Hello students, let me explain the under topic variation of atmospheric pressure with altitude. Okay, how does the atmospheric pressure changes with altitude? So we know that the atmospheric pressure decreases with altitude. Okay, but why this happens? This happens because of two factors. Firstly, decrease in the height of air column. Okay, see, we know this is earth and this is air column has different layers. Okay, and for this layer, this is the height of the air column. So as we go up, as the altitude increases, the height of the air column decreases. So because of that, the atmospheric pressure will be affected. Okay, atmospheric pressure will decrease. And so it is written that it causes a linear decrease in the atmospheric pressure. What does it mean? As the height of the air column decreases, it will cause equal amount of decrease in the atmospheric pressure. Whenever they say linear, it means it causes equal amount of decrease, okay, in the atmospheric pressure. Another factor which causes the decrease in the atmospheric pressure with altitude is that decrease in density of air, which causes the non-linear decrease in the atmospheric pressure. So again, as we go up, so density will also decrease. For different, this layer density will be different, this layer density will be different, so that since there is a decrease in the density, and that will also cause the decrease in the atmospheric pressure as we go above. Okay, as you go up, so this will happen, but this will cause non-linear decrease in atmospheric pressure. Non-linear means it will cause unequal amount of atmospheric decrease in atmospheric pressure, not equal amount of atmospheric decrease in atmospheric pressure, but it will cause a decrease in density with altitude will cause unequal amount of decrease in the atmospheric pressure. Now let's study this in details. Okay, first cause was height of the air column decreases with altitude. As you know that the atmosphere consists of many layers. Okay, many layers, it consists of many layers. So see, each layer will experience thrust. This layer will experience thrust due to weight of this all the other layers which is above it, and this layer will experience thrust due to weight of the all the layers above it, and this layer will experience thrust due to the other layers which is present there. Okay, so as we go up, and this layer will experience more thrust than this layer, and this layer will experience more thrust than this layer. So obviously, as you go up, the height of the air column decreases, and the pressure exerted by the air column which is above there will be will decrease. Okay, which is which results in the decrease in the atmospheric pressure as we go up. Okay, because this layer suffers less thrust because only these layers are there above it. Okay, so that's the reason that the atmospheric pressure decreases with the altitude as the height of the air column decreases with the altitude. Okay, now second reason is that, and second reason talks about density. Okay, since we know that the lower layer here in the lower layer, air layer gets compressed. This is compressed because of the weight of the upper layers. Therefore, the density of these air layers, which is lower, which is closer to the surface of the earth, okay, density of this layer is more near the earth's surface, and as we go up, density of the air layer becomes less. Okay, so decrease in density again with altitude is not linear. Density will not linearly decrease. That means density decrease in the density will not be same for this layer, this layer, this layer, this layer. It will be different. For lower layer, the layer air layers which is closer to the earth's surface, as we go up, density will rapidly decrease. But upper layer, as you go up, density will not slowly decrease. Density will very slowly decrease. Okay, so since the density will decrease non-linearly, therefore due to the decrease in density as the height goes up, atmospheric pressure will also decrease non-linearly. Okay, that's the reason. Why? Again, I'm telling it because density will decrease very rapidly near the surface of the earth. Okay, as we go from this surface to this surface, density will decrease very rapidly. Okay, let's say it is 100, it becomes 50. But as we go from here to here, let's say it was 30, it becomes only 25. So decrease in the density is non-linear. Because of that, what happens? The atmospheric pressure will also decrease, but it will decrease non-linearly. Okay, so finally, because Finally, the atmospheric pressure, which depends upon the two factors. One is the height of the air column, another is the density of the air layer, which will cause the cause a decrease of the atmospheric pressure with the altitude, and finally it will decrease non-linearly. So see, look at the figure. In the figure you can see this is atmospheric pressure, okay, y-axis, and the x-axis we have height above the sea level. So this 0 stands for sea level. As you go towards this side, the height from the sea level increases, okay. So we see that at sea level, the at sea level, which is means very close to the earth, no, sea level is very close to the earth. At sea level the pressure is maximum, but as you go from the sea level at the lower altitude, so this is lower altitude, no, which is closer to the sea level, what happens, the atmospheric pressure will decrease very rapidly here. See, till 12 it decreases very rapidly, okay. It becomes 75 to 30 from till 12, okay. But as you go, as the altitude increases, the atmospheric pressure decreases little slowly, okay. It's become just 30 to 15 over here. It's become almost constant over here. So at the high altitude the atmospheric pressure is decreasing slowly, but at low altitude the atmospheric pressure is decreasing rapidly. So that's the thing you have to understand here. So what is the consequence of the decrease of the atmospheric pressure as the height or as the altitude increases at the high altitudes? Why? Because at high altitudes the atmospheric pressure becomes less. Because of that, the breathing becomes difficult, because our body pressure, as you know, our body pressure is same, but the air pressure is now less. Therefore our body pressure becomes high, okay. Therefore that causes the nose bleeding due to the excess pressure of your blood in your body. And also, see, at high altitude a fountain pen leaks. Why a fountain pen leaks is because the fountain pen filled with ink contains some air at a pressure equal to the atmospheric pressure on the earth's surface. So when the fountain pen is there on the earth's surface, the pressure inside the air pressure inside the ink of the pen and the atmospheric pressure is equal. Because of that, it's not leaking. But when the pen is taken to the high altitude, what will happen? The atmospheric pressure becomes less, and the air pressure inside the ink is same, and because of that, air pressure in the ink will become more, and therefore it will overflow, it will come out from the pen, therefore it will leak, okay. Therefore the fountain pen leaks when it is taken to the high altitude.